For countless years, people have used silver and gold as their primary currency. And over those years, some of it was lost, stashed, or otherwise taken and hidden from history. These are the stories of America's buried treasures in your neck of the woods.
Today's treasure tale takes us to Archer County, Texas, for the story of a jar of gold and silver coins, hidden and left forgotten. As rumor has it, on a cold, snowy winter night in Dallas, Texas, during the 1880s, a semi-conscious cowboy fell from his horse and wandered into a friend's home where he collapsed on the floor. His friend awoke, gun in hand, to see who had just come in his door at such a late hour. When he realized who it was, he put his gun down and went to his friend's aid. He realized he was losing a lot of blood from a gunshot wound to the side. He moved the man to a bed and patched him up as best he could. A day or so later, he regained consciousness and told his friend the story of what had happened. The cowboy told him a few days ago, while riding through southwest Oklahoma, he came across a small ranch along the trail. Not having been able to find water along the way, the cowboy stopped to see if he could water his horse. The cowboy was greeted by an old white-haired man, who not only gave him permission to water the horse, but also offered to share his meal with him. The old man seemed friendly, and said that he lived there alone, so it was nice to have someone to talk to. As they sat at the table enjoying a hot meal, the cowboy's attention became drawn to a large mason jar, full of gold and silver coins sitting on the counter. The old man and the cowboy continued with their small talk, but eventually the temptation of the coins overwhelmed the cowboy. As the old man turned to get the coffee pot for a refill, the cowboy reached down and grabbed a log by the fire. He took the log and struck down the old man, leaving his lifeless body on the floor. The cowboy quickly grabbed the jar of coins and ran for his horse. He secured the jar in his saddlebags and mounted up. As he did, a shot rang out and a bullet ripped through his side. It became apparent to the cowboy he had not knocked the old man out, but merely dazed him, and after getting up, he retrieved his rifle and was now shooting at him. The cowboy managed to stay in the saddle and dodge the other bullets as he escaped down the trail. Knowing the old man would go for help and a posse would soon be on his heels, he knew he would have to stash the money so he could get as far away from the evidence as possible. At least then, he could come back later and recover it when things had calmed down. Somewhere in southwest Archer County, close to the West Fork of the Trinity River, he came across two large oak trees. While beginning to become weary from the loss of blood, the cowboy buried the jar of coins between the two oak trees. After crawling his way back into the saddle, he somehow made it to his friend's house in Dallas. As the cowboy regained his strength, he and his friend began to plan a trip to recover the cash. About a week into his recovery, the cowboy's health took a turn for the worse, and he passed away. The friend, not really sure of being able to find the two oak trees from his friend's vague description and the fear of getting wrapped up in the stolen loot, decided to just leave it. He would pass the story on to his friends in the bar, as he knew none of them would ever be able to find it anyway, from the description he was given. The treasure is still thought to be hidden till this day in the place it was left so many years ago. So, if you're ever in southwest Archer County, Texas, find two large oak trees along the West Fork of the Trinity River. It might not hurt to drag out your detector and give it a good check in between the trees. You might just get lucky. Good luck. Happy hunting. Keep on digging it.
Please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Hit that notification button to follow me on YouTube. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed. Good luck, happy hunting, keep on digging. For even more to explore, check out